For the price I paid for this lot, it was an amazing deal really, with good door cards, the headlights, the seat belts, and a few other little bits and pieces. So I can turn the car literally almost back to standard. All right, so the next thing to do is clean all the seats, the door cards, fit the headlights, do the seat belts, do the door cards. Let's get on with this, guys. Rolling Stones interior. It's quite nice. It fits perfectly. It's in good condition. I'm surprised I'm finding the stuff that I'm finding at the prices that I'm finding it at. Thanks to a lot of friends actually helping me out, giving me parts and also advising me where to get parts like the seat belts and all these bits, which was a nice package deal that I got all these bits and pieces from. All right, so it's coming together really nicely. Got the passenger seat in, driver's seat's left to do, but it had a tear in the bolster. I'm just getting that repaired, thankfully for nothing actually. I know a trimmer, he's just going to kind of sew it up for me quite quickly and easy. Now that I've finished with the interior, with all the seat belts and all the trims and the pillar trims and stuff, I'm going to move on to the outside now and actually do the tail lights, the headlights, and also do the rain tray. Headlights are on, front grille's back on, and it's looking really tidy. I don't know what it is about the colour or the car, it just seems everything, maybe because everything's fresh on the car. All the bits seem to be going on the car perfectly, making the car, I think, actually looking, I wouldn't say better, but not as bad as I thought it would do. Like I said, maybe it's the colours making the stuff pop, maybe because everything's tidy. It just shows you if you've got a tidy car, you don't need to spend loads of parts to make it look good, or expensive rare parts, just OEM bits, just the car screwed together really well can actually work. All right guys, so let's move over now and take off those smokes that Sol done for me, those Hella smoked that he made, and put on standard lights. Alright guys, so I've done all the little trim bits on the inside. Now there's still a few little mechanical bits I want to change. And also what I'm going to do is I've got these steels, which are going to go on here. They're 16-inch. Okay, they're not standard, but at least they look standard looking. They're 5x100s. So I'm going to take off the BBSs, the RWs. I think those might have been sold actually. And also I'm going to take off the rear 256 vented setup that I've got, conversion kit. I'm going to fit just standard Mark 4 calipers with solid discs at the back and normal stub axles, stuff I had laying around. I will clean this up actually before I put it on. It won't be this rusty or this dirty. And also I'm going to raise up the car maybe about 30 mil at the rear and then 30 mil at the front. Kind of an OEM plus looking thing, not so custom. Because it being more custom, obviously then you've got a smaller selection of people that actually like the car, don't like the car. Everyone loves blue, who doesn't like blue? It's just looking all very OEM plus and just looking nice and new. It's going to appeal hopefully to a wider audience. All right, let me stop talking, pull off these rear wheels, strip the car down. Woo, okay, so there you have it. It's done and more or less, okay, so it's ready for its inspection. The only thing that's left now is to get the car registration colors changed from gray to blue, and then it can have its inspection. Also, I need to get myself a new set of number plates. The rear lights look pretty good. The fronts also look nice and fresh. Really quite impressed how it's turned out. I think it's still a very desirable car, especially with the PD in it. Very, very tidy. Rain tray looking good with that repair seal. If you guys haven't seen the video, I've done a little video of the seal that you need to replace the rain tray, because I actually sold a good one. They go for really good money actually, and luckily I had sourced that one. Again, I was given that, but yeah, just got myself a cheap rain tray, which the seal was damaged on it, and just replaced that, and it worked out a treat. The seats at the trimmers, like I said, just getting sewed up just that little bit. And yeah, and apart from that, actually the one thing it is actually waiting for is the car registration papers, because it is actually grey car originally, and to change that from grey to blue, and then it can have an inspection, and then it can be put up for sale. There will be one final there will be a final change in the car from as you see it now, which will be these steel rims. I'm not going to sell it with these steel rims. These were a lot of hassle to get done at the time. I had a whole lot of issues with these. One got lost in the post, and they got brand new tires on them. And I don't know, I think these would actually look good as another set of wheels for the Mark II Project 3B. And at a later stage, I might actually convert that car to 5100 and go bigger brakes and blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to keep those. The actual RWs I've sold. I kind of sold and did a PX, and I've actually got a set of Santa Monica's in 17s. Well, they only come in 17s to go on here. So they actually will be sold once the inspection's done. I'll put those 17s on there, and it'll be sold with a set of 17 Santa Monica's, which again, are not in too bad a condition. I'm not going to spray them. They're pretty tidy-ish. And like I said, I swapped them for them, plus money on top without the tires. So I saved myself money on tires. I just literally put those onto those, and I can keep these steel rims, because like I said, I really am quite attached to them, and I think they'll actually look really good actually on a Mark II skinny bumper car with these deep dish. These are actually 7.5J. These are spare wheels off a 20 valve turbo 1.8T Mark IV Golf 16 by 6.5J, and I had them widened to 7.5J. You know, people tend to go sometimes with steels too wide, and makes them look a bit kind of like a uni boy car kind of thing, as I call it. But yeah, I think it's just a slight touch. You can tell they're dished, they're deep, they're widened, but not OTT. I think they look pretty cool, and I think on the Mark II they look even better than they do here on this Mark III of mine. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe, please comment, please like, please share. Peace out, guys.